Hello everyone. In this video I want to discuss the difference between goal setting and intention setting. My name is Trevor Blake, and I'm sorry to tell you that if you've spent a fortune in the past on books and courses about goal setting, I'm afraid goal setting as you know it is dead. It's history. It died a long time ago, along with many other things that were part of the old linear energy that we're slowly moving away from. You may have been taught in the past that goals should be like baby steps, achievable and believable, like stepping stones across a pond. I never believed that was a way to achieve big dreams. And today I know for certain that it's not a way. You can't achieve big dreams in baby steps. This period in time is known as the great age of transformation. And the way we live, work, in fact the way we play, the way we transact, the way we transport, they're all going to change dramatically. You can probably feel it right now in 2020. Things are changing at a rapid pace. Not just work and the way we work, but every aspect of life. And the reason is we're moving away from an energy that goes by a number of different labels depending on what sage you subscribe to. But whatever the name of the energy, it's a very slow-moving, linear style of energy, and it's been in existence for about 800 years. Some people call it masculine energy because it is straight lines and very slow and methodical, like a clipboard, like the way that a man thinks. You know, one thing at a time, don't bother me now, I'm trying to fry an egg. You know, those type of things, tick, tick, tick. And perhaps that's unfair on the masculine, but that's kind of how we can understand it visually, if you like. You know, we all know people like that, you know, don't bother me, I'm doing one thing at a time. And I'm like that. You know, if I'm concentrating on something and my wife asks me a question, I don't even hear it, and she gets so frustrated with me, and I say, well, sorry, I'm working on this. I can do one thing at a time. And that's the old type of energy. It's very linear, very straight lined. You see it in corporations with the hierarchical structure, and you see it with how long it takes for a message that's at the bottom of the pyramid to filter its way to the top of the pyramid that may be, here's an opportunity or here's an issue. By the time it gets to the top these days, it's too late, and the company can't adapt fast enough, and they're going out of business at a record pace. Bankruptcies are not just because of things like you know, a poor economy or a depression exacerbated by a virus. It's from years and years of working in an old-fashioned way that doesn't work anymore. And this new energy that's coming through, and you can give it the label feminine if you like, it's a very fast-paced energy, and it spirals, and it's breathless, it's breathtaking. And you know, you have to get caught up in it, otherwise it passes you by. And this is, you know, we see it in technology with the rapid pace of technological change. And the ability to, the need to adapt really quickly. So the challenge is if you think that the way to go from here to the achievement of my dreams is by a goal setting analogy, you know, baby steps, believable, achievable, it's not going to happen for you. And so now you have to come up with a completely different way of achieving dreams, and you have to match it to the vibration of the energy of the time. I'm a pragmatic businessman talking about energy this way, but I've had to learn it myself, and so I've adapted my corporate structure to fit this new energy. I'm on my 6th company. My first 3 companies I sold for 300 million. Now today it's probably valued at about 600 million in enterprise value. And I'm currently exiting my 4th company, and I have company 5 and 6 that I'm building. And I've built them all in an office like this, working from home, never hiring an employee, and never working more than 5 hours a day. And that matches the new energy, this feminine style of spiraling, spinning, circular but flat energy. And you have to adapt your life accordingly. And so when it comes to achieving dreams, we have to go away from the goal setting system, which was a way for aiming for individual targets. Intentions encompass every aspect of life. It's an integrated life. It encompasses the way we work, the way we play, the way we pray, the way we transact, the way we transport, the way we do everything. That is all changing, and that all has to be incorporated into a system of achieving dreams that is not the old linear one thing at a time system. I've been using this concept of intention setting for 30 years, and since 2002 I've built those 6 companies, so in a very short space of time. I've been very successful as a businessman, and I'm very happy about that, but at the same time I've been happily married for 36 years, and I don't think that's mutually exclusive. I also have time for my hobbies of writing and writing screenplays and books, but also animal rescue programs, which is very near and dear to my heart. To achieve all of that, I've had to use this new process that I call intention setting. And the thing is about intention setting is that your success no longer comes at the expense of everything else. You no longer have to be the entrepreneur that works 16 hours a day and loses their family on your third marriage and taking antidepressants. Those days are gone. Hallelujah. But in order to know that the days are gone and to take advantage of these new opportunities, you have to come up with it. You have to adopt and adapt a new system of setting your dreams. Intentions use two critical concepts. We talk about them in great depth in my course Transformation, and if you really want to get into this, just go to my website, trevorgblake.com, and just play around with it for a while until you get a feel for it. And if it feels right for you, then go down one of the rabbit holes. I get nothing out of it. All my proceeds go to cancer research and development, all my animal rescue projects. The first concept is a proven science that the brain can't tell the difference between what is real and what is imagined. And what an inside secret that is. This is scientific proof now. This is not new age ideology or wishful thinking, which has been in the past. The brain can't tell the difference in any aspect between what is real and what is imagined. So if we use our imagination in a clever way, we can make real positive differences in our lives. And the second thing is that time is an illusion, and this one's a little more complex. We used to think of time in the old energy as linear. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Forward moving, arrow in that direction, always moving forward. But time isn't like that at all. Time is a human construct, and it's a complete illusion. And when we understand time, and then we understand how to change the way that we interact, both with the energy of which the whole universe is made and with time itself, then we can take something that we imagine is in our future and we can recreate it in our present right now. And this is what we do with the process of intentions. It's very powerful. It's incredibly exciting. It feels like you have a magic wand in your hand, and everyone who's gone through transformation and those who've read 3 Simple Steps and understood it correctly and started to use this intention setting in a correct way, they've had amazing adventures since then. And some are, I'm proud of my 3 companies for, 3 to 600 million in value. People have done far better than that, just following the techniques that are in my book and courses. If you put these two things together, that time is an illusion, and the brain can't tell the difference between what is real and imagined. I come up with a system that I give. I'm from Britain, so I'm allowed catchphrases. Our whole culture is based upon catchphrases. I call it time imagination. Time and imagination together. Time imagination. And it doesn't just work. It works absolutely spectacularly. So to learn more about it, it's a wonderfully exciting, enjoyable, fun thing to play around with. Playing with energy is one of the most exciting things you can do for yourself in your life. To learn more, go to my website, trevorgblake.com. And the first thing to do is download a free short course, if you like, called The Practical Magic of the 5-Hour Workday. And in that I describe why the 5-hour workday comes from history. It's not new, it's ancient. Why it completely changed for the Industrial Revolution, and why this new energy allows us the opportunity, or affords us the opportunity, to create a whole new world where we go back to the village-centric culture, where we can work from home without the hassle of hiring employees, and we can achieve all of our dreams with keeping balance. Success and balance is my message. Go ahead and do it, and find a rabbit hole and go down the rabbit hole. And as I say, I don't need your money or my proceeds go to cancer research and development or my animal projects. Do it for yourself, not for me, because your life is at stake. History, I guarantee that history will show that there was never a better time than now, between now and the next 4 or 5 years, to reinvent yourself and achieve rapid success and rapid financial independence. I'm seeing it every other day when I do my research online or in other places. People, when I started my first company, I started it with $200 in 2002. I sold it 6 years later for 105.5 million. That 6 years seemed like a really short period of time, and people were patting me on the back saying, that's brilliant, we don't get to hear of these great stories very much anymore. Today, people are coming up with an idea. There was one recently, Mirror.com, came up with the idea December 2017 and sold it in January 2020 for 500 million. I see those things happening all the time, and that's because it's rapid spiraling energy, and the ability that if you get on board with that energy, you can go from wherever you are in life right now to incredible success in a rapid period of time, because time's an illusion. Thank you.